Hi guys, we're back again with the Big Mac and
Mac.
Christos Villani.
Oh man.
We're at Mighty Malakuta and the plans are to chase some big bream. We've been up here the whole weekend. We've struggled, fished everywhere. Up until last night, we probably only pulled about 3 or 4 fish, which is extremely tough going, but we found a nice congregation of fish. So the plan is to get out there now and have a little bit of a crack on our last day and hopefully get a little bit of footage for you and show you what it's all about and have a little bit of fun and get Mr. Mac onto a big bream.
Mac on the board!
Alright guys, we've pulled up to the destination, the spot we've been looking for the whole time while we've been here. Sucks we found it so late, but we did find it. What we've got here in this little stretch of the river, we've got shallow banks. We're at 1 metre on one side and it drops to about 8 to 10 metres on the other side, and there are just fish everywhere in these depths. So yeah, we're going to try and get them now. Hopefully they'll go. They went last night, hopefully they'll go now. And we're on straight up. One thing we found last night with how the fish were hitting, dropped it. They're not actually smacking them, they're just mouthing them. So you've sort of got to dead stick it and get a feel for it. When I'm hooking the fish, I'm gaining tension with my plastic, which is off the bottom, and then I can feel that little bit of weight on the tip, and then you're striking on it, and that's the fish. On. These fish are very shut down. The way they're taking them, you've really got to feel it, otherwise you won't pick them up. Fishing like tough bream usually do fish. There it is, first fish of the morning. Not the size we're after. Well, it's still a fairly good size. We know there are bigger fish down here. Really, all fishermen want the big one, but it's a good start. They are going hard. They're a fairly fat fish at the moment because they're in their spawning periods, and that's why they're up here in the top of the rivers in the depths, all schooled up together. That's a dunnage doer there, little mad eye shrimp, little paddle tail, great little plastic. All right, now one of the best parts of it, releasing it. One of the most important parts. Why? For one, it's a fish and we don't really sustain our shit. And for two, they are spawning fish, so it's important that we get these things back in the water, let them do their job so it protects the populations for the future. Lovely looking fish. It's tough, like it has been for the last few weeks, every time you whip a bloody camera out. I'm going to do a colour swap conversion, which is just a simple change of plastic. Been flicking the same stuff in front of their face for ages now, so we'll change it up and whack something new on. I'm going to whack a bit of scent on him because it is a little bit tough and want to try and better our chances as much as we can. So a little Damiki shrimp, 3.5 inches long. A little bit bigger than the grubs I've usually used, but definitely not too big for bream. It's a lovely colour. Actually the first time I've used it, so see what it can do. Oh, it's a flatty.
Another one.
Mr. Mac.
You love your flatty.
I do actually. Like flatties are my favourite thing to catch. I love them. But
they're awesome.
Probably not the best thing to release. You got to be quite careful. Alright.
Alright, it's been long, we've been searching. Fish have just been shut down, been throwing everything at them, but we've found something that seems to work alright, and that is the little Shinkus by Oz Tackle. This one here is little GK Custom. Man, GK who paints these lures, awesome colour. And Chris, what colour are you on?
I got the
black special.
black chevron.
There it is, very nice. They seem to be working now, everything else is slow, so we'll try and get into some. Every fisherman knows what a banana is. We didn't even realise we had them on board till about 2 minutes ago. We actually cracked and thought, oh fuck, we got bananas on board.
I started to eat one actually.
Yeah, fish have just turned on. Let's go to the banana. True? Cheers.
Cheers to bananas!
And we're on. Shinku doing the damage with bananas on board. Not a big fish, only a little tucker. Whack. On the drop, Jay was just about to ask me about techniques of how to work these, and I was about to start explaining, and then whack, got a hit. And it's fish on. I think it might be a bit better of a fish. No, it's imitating. There wasn't really much knocks. Thought it might have been a heavy one. There it is again, straight after the last fish I got, next cast, next fish. And it just goes to show why it's so important to chop and change lures, because there's always something that works. For about 2 hours, we had a school full of fish that were that big. We were chucking everything at them, could not get them. Picking them up here and there, chuck these Shinkus on, and now we're actually getting aggressive hits and pulling lots of fish too, which is a good thing. That's what it's all about. Like catch and release, what it is all about for us. Flick your bail over, let it sink. On the way down, oh wow.
On the way down?
That was a big hit. And again, no way. Hang on a sec. Let me get this fish first. Hang on, you're gonna come back for seconds. He's coming back. Wow, that was a huge hit. I always get excited when you feel those big hits because you think of just big crunch and brim.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're doing is you're casting it out and letting it sink. On the way down, the lure flutters like this.
Yeah.
Let it get to the bottom and sink, let it pause for a bit.
Yep.
And if nothing, raise it back up off the bottom and the same thing.
Yep.
Watch your slack and just let it sink.
And how much do you reckon you'd raise off the bottom? What, a good little jig or 2 nice jigs? Or?
Look, I like to, depending on how hard the fish are going, we're not getting fish every cast, so I'll change it up a little bit, but you don't have to jig it off that much. Like just say a standard double hop or a single raise, just so you're getting it up a bit off the bottom, similar to how you'd fish a grub.
Little high jump?
Yeah.
But you mix it up, you can always put the hop, skip, jump, you know.
Of course you can. And the sink is when they're taking them on that flutter. Whack. Colour swap, hit the deck, didn't even work it, bang, straight up. Wow, this is good. They've really turned on now. Only small fish, but it's a start and it's good action. Alright, unfortunately we've got to wrap it up now. The fish have shut down for one and it's hit about 11:30 in the afternoon or in the morning. We've got to go home. Chris has got to get back to work. Jay's got to get back to work. I've got to get back to work.
Fish!
Sucks, but it's alright. We'll do it again.
That's it.
You enjoyed, boys?
We did.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Can't wait till next time.
Yep. Yeah, so the damage to it today would have to be the Shinku. Definitely pulled the good fish. Jay pulled a real nice fish on that. Would have went 40. Yep. If you want any information on the Shinkus, we've got them online at the online store, which is weflickfishing.com, and we've got them on Facebook. If you want to find out any more info on the fishing, that's the places to be. Otherwise, until next time, see you later. Tight lines and catch and release. Throw them back. You don't need to keep them.
Thanks for watching.